I am numb. It feels so just cut off from feeling. I don't get excited. I can't get excited for anything. I have no enthusiasm. I have no energy. I have no zest. I have no energy, no excitement, no nothing. Nothing arouses me. I'm so cut off from emotion, feeling emotion, talking about emotion. Just feel like a robot, just void of it all. And it's extremely frustrating because I want to feel excitement. I want to feel joy. I want to feel anything. I just want to feel. I don't want to get excited about anything. I have no passion about anything. I want desperately to feel. I want desperately to have passion. I want desperately to have friends and connection and intimacy. But I'm also terrified of rejection. My fear of my fear of rejection my fear of rejection effortlessly casts a shadow over my want for intimacy and friendships and relationships. My head hurts all the time. Just my head just hurts. It's like I have this dull headache all day every day, and it just feels like it's exacerbated by the thought, emotion, trying to think. Just it's like the use of my brain and use of my emotions makes my headache worse. This all day it's just this nagging low dose headache, and the more I use my brain, the more it aggravates it. So I just shut down and try not to engage emotionally, mentally. I quit going to therapy because it's way too expensive. It For some reason the price of therapy went up. I don't know why. It went up from like $50 to $75, something like that, to $230 a session. And I was going weekly because I was doing EDMR or EMDR, whatever. I can never remember the correct order of that. And then after a month, I got the bill and it was like $1,000, and I was like, I can't afford that. My family can't afford that. The thought of putting that burden on my wife financially gave me more distress than the things that I was trying to fix in therapy. I can't put that type of burden on my wife and my family, even if it means I can't get help anymore. I refuse to put that burden. And also, Kathy just started going to therapy because she can't sleep and she hasn't been able to sleep for a long time, and she thinks it might be related to ADHD. So she finally went into therapy to take care of this, and I would rather have her go to therapy and figure that out, and then once she has a turn at that, then maybe I can go back. But I just have this urge to just stare blankly, just to get lost in staring at nothing but everything. Just lose track of time. I can never figure out if, in regards to work, where I'm at in life, I can't differentiate between, am I actually unhappy with what I am doing, or am I just unhappy about what's happening that day? I can never differentiate the two, because I'll have a day at work where I'm extremely unhappy the whole day about what's going on at work, and I'll ask myself, is this just me being in a weird mood today, or am I actually unhappy where I'm at? And I can never figure out if I'm just having a bad day, or if I'm in some place where I shouldn't be and need to get out. And I can't differentiate between the two, because on one hand I can be like, well, it's just a bad day, and on the other hand it's like, you're having a bad day because it's a culmination, you're fed up, and this is the point where you're fed up, and your body and your mind are telling you you're fed up. I can't differentiate the two. It constantly puts you in this cycle of, do you stay or do you run? Do you stay or do you run? I feel like I'm constantly in that fight in everything in my life. Do I stay or do I run? And I can't differentiate between the two. I'm so tired. It's exhausted. Just perpetually in this exhausted state. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Just tired all the time. Nothing gives me joy. I have no passion. I have no energy. Why do I have a problem with eye contact? I literally cannot make eye contact with somebody for more than like a brief second. I don't know what happened to me to where eye contact was this. In the past week, I've tried to maintain, like, if I was talking to somebody, like eye contact, or if I walk up to somebody and pass them in the street, make eye contact with them and hold it. And it feels so wrong. It feels it feels like I'm trying to intimidate them, like just holding eye contact, even just talking with a friend, like if keeping eye contact feels like I'm trying to intimidate them, or like assert dominance, or even a lot of times it turns into like a sexual thing, like I'm holding eye contact with somebody because I'm, it's almost like this sexual thing. It's intimate. I don't know if I guess I have huge problems with intimacy, and that probably might be it. But on the other hand, I know, like, keeping eye contact with someone means confidence, you're confident in yourself, and you're trying to show them that you're interested in what they're saying. But to me, anytime I've tried to hold eye contact, it's turned into this weird, like I'm trying to intimidate them, and that's how I feel they're interpreting it. I feel that they interpret it as I'm trying to intimidate them, or it's like a sexual arousal type thing, and I don't understand where that came from. So I cannot hold eye contact with somebody to save my life. I'm hungry. Should probably get back to work and go eat. Decided I was gonna record video journals as long as I'm not going to therapy, and talking about nothing in general, even if it's just words, not sentences, or stuff that doesn't make sense. I think I'm gonna just try to make an effort to open the door and let whatever wants to fall out, whether it makes sense or not.